everybody! I'm sorry I wasn't with you last week, but there was some exciting things going on. So I'm here this week again and wanted to welcome you if you haven't been with us before. And thank you so much for being here. If you haven't been here before, my name is Angie Gade and I'm with I Feel the Rush here in Brillion, Wisconsin, along with my husband, our kids, our 3 dogs, and our crazy life. So what I wanted to show you tonight was a few projects that I've been working on that I've been mentioning here, there, and on posts, and just wanted to follow up and let you know how they're going and hopefully give you a little inspiration to try some new projects of your own. Because I know if you're like us, the winter is got us a little bit in the doldrums. For us, hunting season is basically over. We're into working our way into shed hunting season. For those of you who aren't familiar, about this time of the year in Wisconsin, the deer start dropping their antlers, and so that's shed hunting. So we kind of joke that that was God's blessing to hunters, is that he gave us a little season in between deer hunting and fishing, or duck hunting or turkey hunting, because in these few months there's not a whole lot going on out there, at least not for us. So I'm bringing you to my shop, and I use the word shop loosely because it's actually the living room, and my family will know and they'll attest to the fact that I have a lot of projects going on. And as you can kind of see just from the background, yes, this is my living room, and my family are saints because they're putting up with all my projects. We have a full house here and there's not a lot of places to go with it. So we're going with the flow, and luckily it's some furniture pieces, and so they kind of look like they belong, but eventually they'll be gone again. So, oh, bear with me because my family's home. So I'm gonna have to warn them that I'm on a live right now. And that's one of the dogs. Hey kids, I'm on a live right now. Anybody want to join me on a live? No? Okay. So what I wanted to mention also was, for those of you who haven't been here before, I Feel the Rush is, our motto is kind of from memory to decor. It's taking things that you've experienced, memories, pieces around your house, photos, feathers, antlers, whatever it might be. It is not restricted to outdoor things at all. Anything that you have experiences with, we would love to help you create decor for around your home, to constantly bring you just positive vibes, just good feelings all around. And if you go to our website, you can find out more about how we got started, where the idea came from, or private message me if you're interested for more information on that. I love to tell a story. I love where we started, and I just love where we're going, helping to inspire people to surround themselves with beautiful, wonderful things that bring them joy. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you our new line of, well, in progress, of memory decor writing desks. And I'm actually considering making these pieces into full sets. So that would include a writing desk of a sort, which is being refurbished, a lamp to go on top of it, a stool for seating, and on each piece I'm actually working on putting a quote on there for inspiration, as well as a small painting of some kind, just to give it a little bit of a unique touch and a unique feel for something different. So I'm going to turn you around, but you must promise not to judge. This is the living room, and it's a little bit of a shambles with all my painting projects. So I'm turning you around now. All right, so the first piece we have here is a desk that I purchased on Craigslist, I believe, or Facebook Marketplace. Now, it was just plain brown when I purchased it, and it is a vintage piece. So what we did was we took chalk paint and we used the darker piece for the outsides. I'll kind of try to show you the ends here a little bit. You can see a little bit better on the front, the color. We were going to go with more of a cocoa color, which would have been brown, because we're considering putting fur on the outsides of it. but it turned out a little bit gray, so we're actually going to go on a little bit of a different angle, but it looks really nice with the cream color. The front, obviously, I haven't gotten the piece of the covers back on there, the buttons, but so we went with a cream and this kind of gray color, and there's actually pieces that will go on. I'm just going to grab them here. These pieces are actually going to go back on here in some sort of form or fashion. And just some things that I've been toying around with, if you're curious, are putting feathers on there. Now this is just an example of how you get started with drawing feathers. And ultimately you get to a little different piece. Now this is not a finished piece, but it'll be something like this, not in these colors either, but just kind of giving you an example of, you know, there's going to be some sort of drawing or something on one of those, and then I'll have the same on the other side, except that's going to be a quote. So I've been asking you guys to share your quote ideas with me, and thank you so much for those of you who have sent a few of those in. I love them, and this piece is not done yet. As soon as it is, I will definitely share how it turned out with you. So this piece will be for sale, and it's going to come with a footstool, and actually what we ended up deciding on was this faux-fur footstool, and the bottom is painted to match the desk. And oh, it's just going to be a beautiful combination. I just love it. So also with that is going to come a feather lamp of some kind. Now we have an example of one up there, but that's obviously a little bit bigger piece. We have a wide variety of lamps. You'll be able to select the one that you want, and so it'll be a full set. You'll have a lamp and a stool and a desk. And these will be available for sale online, but they will also be available at the upcoming show that we have the weekend of February 22nd. It's going to be in Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you're in the area, we would love to see you. You can find out more information about that on our Facebook page and also on the website. So this is one of our writing desks. And the reason that we've kind of decided on a line of writing desks is because of just the way that we love to journal, keep, memory keeping, sharing these things to pass them down, share them, keep them for yourself, but also just to pass them down to others or share with others, because it's just amazing how much pleasure it brings everyone to share those memories around the campfire, just with family, all different scenarios. So that's just a key part of our family environment, is just keeping those memories documented. So a writing desk seemed like the perfect fit. I'm going to turn this here, and you'll see a bunch of my other projects in the back there. But basically this piece is a vintage secretary, they call it. So this has a full-size cabinet. You can see I have the door off there because I'm painting it. But it is it's about my height, so it's about a 5-foot cabinet. There are shelves that go inside of it. And then there is this piece. There's actually another piece that folds up. So when you're seated, there will also be a bench. Oops, sorry. There will also be a stool with this one, but just so you can kind of get the feel for what we have here. You have a stool there, and then the piece of wood that's on top folds down so you can sit at the desk and write or do your bills or whatever you prefer to do there. But this will also come with a footstool, a lamp for on top, not that lamp, a lamp for on top that will be a feather lamp. And there's more to be done with this piece yet. We're going to be, there's actually white underneath this piece here. The little etchings that are on there, there's white under there. So when we use the sandpaper on there, there's actually going to be a pretty beautiful etching there. And actually it's going to be the same thing around that mirror. Oh, you can see me. Hello. So there's going to be more detail done to the outside of this, and I also have to seal it yet. So it's going to give it just a really nice glossy finish. So there's a nice little area in there for you to keep your papers, your pens, and all this kind of stuff. But there's also drawers down here. Drawers, that sounded really weird the way I said that. So there's a cabinet, and that is also painted on the inside. If if you can see it. So that will be cream on the inside. These handles, oh my gosh, I do have to show you these handles. And I'm gonna try not to shake you around too much. I'm taking you over here to these amazing handles that I got at Hobby Lobby. Check this out. So this little deer here, he's gonna be one of the handles on one of the doors. These will be for some of the drawers. Those are really beautiful. And then I also have these knobs that are kind of more of a vintage look. So yeah, I just have some awesome things here. This one has some antlers on it. So yeah, so that's fun. I'll take you back over here. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of the new line of furniture that we have in mind here and that we're going to be working on. This one will also have painting on it. Probably like a small painting here and then a little quote in the corner just to give you a little bit of inspiration when you're doing your writing or your journaling or whatever you like to do. So yes, so again, those will be available at the Green Bay show, or they'll be available on our online store on the website, ifeeltherush.com. Please, please, please come and join us in Green Bay. We would love to see you guys. And just chat with you. We just love to hear what everybody's been up to, what projects you have going on, because above all, we just love to connect with people and just help inspire each other. So I wanted to leave you with one piece of inspiration here, and there's a little bit of a story that goes along with this. This set of wings, a few years ago, we had a family friend who was diagnosed with cancer, and to try to raise some funds and do some nice things, my mom and I decided to create some just genuinely thought-provoking, inspirational pieces, and this was one of them. So it's a full set of angel wings, but the interesting and unique part about it is that they're made of book pages. This book in particular, I must have had laying around. It's Anne of Green Gables. Sorry, I couldn't say that. So I wanted to show you for a couple of reasons. We actually made this for someone who had cancer, and it's kind of come full circle. It's kind of come around. That person ended up recovering. They're doing fantastic. They actually passed it on to another person who was diagnosed with cancer, and they are also recovering. And it's just amazing how these people have continued to pass it along and inspire each other and just share good energy. And I wanted to share it with you because it might inspire you not only just to create this beautiful piece. It's super, super simple. I would love to show anyone who's interested. If you're interested in more information about this piece, please private message me or call me. I would love to tell you more about it and how simple it is to actually create. And it's just a beautiful, I mean, this is probably 3 feet wide. So it's a pretty big piece, but it's just amazing. I just love it. Every single time I look at it, it just brings me such happiness. So please message me if you're interested. It's just amazing. And that's about it. So I just wanted to leave you with a little bit of inspiration. Hope everyone is doing well and that you are surrounded by blessings as well. We're working our way through January. The holidays are over, and so it's a new year, a new time to be just getting inspired by the spring's coming. There's wonderful things going on. So thank you to everybody who joined us here tonight, and we look forward to chatting with you again next week. Talk to you later. Bye.